Hey y'all, it's your girl Salute Marine. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video today, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay y'all, so I'm back with another story time today. From the title, you already know what your girl is about to talk about. So let's get into this video today. Okay y'all, so this story take back place around the time when I kind of very first moved into my apartment or whatever, y'all. And this is kind of telling on myself, but it is what it is, y'all. And I got story times about my current boyfriend or whatever, y'all. And because, you know, nobody's perfect, you know. And before we was in a relationship, y'all, we was in that talking phase, y'all. But I was the only slow dummy to think that I was only talking to one person. You know what I'm saying? So just to give y'all a little backstory, but not really a backstory. When I started talking to my boyfriend or whatever, y'all, and I'm calling him my boyfriend because he's my boyfriend now. But when I'm talking about this, he wasn't my boyfriend. But he was just coming out of a relationship. I was just coming out of a relationship. And I'm the type of person, when I talk to somebody, I only talk to that one person. Color me delusional, color me dumb.
You are really dumb, for real.
That's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like I'm loyal even when I don't have a title. And that's very bad, y'all. And no offense, but don't ever just put your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes, they gonna weigh their options. If they not in a relationship with you, they gonna be doing them with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was delusional, and it's partly my boyfriend's fault too. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, babe. Because he made me think that I was the only person that he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of threw me off, you know what I'm saying, when stuff was coming up and I was finding out other things, you know what I'm saying, that he was still talking to ex-girlfriends and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. So around this time, y'all, me getting a gist of stuff like that, I was just like, you know, fuck it, like, I'm about to start doing me, you know what I'm saying, but not really, y'all. I ain't never really did me for real. And I wouldn't say I regret it, but I just feel like I never really had time to really heal and to be like single. Like, even though I was single, I was still connected to someone, you know what I'm saying, giving my energy to someone. And I never been in a position where I was just single and just not feeling like I have to answer to somebody or explain myself, or just being free to give my number to whoever. Like, I just never felt like I ever had that for real. Like, I felt like my whole life I've always been in a relationship. Like, and I really feel like that. Me and him expressed this before. So I brought this up to him, you know, a while back, but it don't really matter. It's a story time. So I got that from what's her name? DJ Sky. I like her, y'all. Y'all gotta watch her story time. She's the truth, okay? What is it called? The cliffhanger queen, okay? So yeah, so around that time, y'all, it was this dude, you know what I'm saying, that I knew from high school or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, he was a little lame in high school, y'all. We used to have like JRTC together. I did JRTC in high school, y'all, for like 3 years. Like, I did it for a long time. And I don't know why. I think my uncle and them just put me in that to have me doing some shit. And I was in there for a long time. And he was a part of my JRTC team or whatever. I think he was like 1 year older than me or whatever. But every time I was around him in high school, y'all, he did have like a little attitude problem. And the only thing I could really say that made him stand out was his eyes. Like, this boy had like grayish eyes. Like, he had really, really pretty eyes, you know what I'm saying. But it was just something to him that made me feel like he's scary, or like he's weird, like something, you know how somebody got that dark look to them. I don't know if it was the eyes. I don't know what it was. And like I said, he would always have an attitude. You know what I'm saying? He was cool sometimes, but not. He wouldn't be like somebody I would just talk to on a day-to-day. So, boom. After high school or whatever, y'all, after, you know, I'm in my new place or whatever, I see him on social media or whatever, and I think I like laughed at a post that he made. I forgot what it was entitling about, but he was one of those dudes, like, when he grew up, he kind of like grew into his look, so he looked better. And I guess he wasn't lame anymore, because, you know, when you're not in high school anymore, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter if you're lame or not. I'm just saying lame, you know what I'm saying, in the sense of that's just what he was in high. Like, he literally didn't talk to nobody. He was to himself. Like, he was just,
huh?
you know, I don't want to say lame because people probably thought I was lame. Who gives a fuck? So, because it really don't matter being lame. Like, I would love being a lame. Shit, it is what it is. It's better for people not to know you anyway. So, I guess I could say he grew into his looks or whatever. I think I laughed at his post or whatever. And after that, I forgot how we got in a DM or whatever. It was on Facebook. And he was like, yeah, you know, I haven't seen you in a long time or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time either. And he was just like, yeah, I was like, so what you been up to? Like, just making conversation, y'all, whatever. Mind you, I still was talking to my boo at the time, which is my boyfriend. But he don't gotta know. Shit, it is what it is. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Period. Period.
Clearly, y'all finding out now, and in hindsight, I didn't know what he was doing, y'all, and I'm gonna get on that situation. I just don't feel like it's a good idea to kind of dig into those story times right now because I don't want to mess up my relationship. But I don't know, y'all. I get into it, y'all, because it's a whole situation how me and this boy and his ex had a whole fight. Okay. And we're gonna get into it, y'all, but this ain't the story time. So that's why I said don't ever put your eggs in one basket, y'all. You're gonna be looking dumb as fuck. You're gonna be looking dumb as fuck. So after that, y'all, me and this boy just talking or whatever. He was like, yeah, like, you look good or whatever. Like, I see you. I be seeing you post or whatever. And I'm like, shit, I can't tell. You don't ever like a pic. And he was like, well, I don't gotta like a pic, but I'm just telling you, like, I seen you and you look good or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're not too bad yourself. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, like, we should link up sometime or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we could. I don't know. And we was talking about, like, smoking or whatever. He said he smoked. And I was like, oh, yeah, I smoke too or whatever. Like, we could probably link up. So, y'all, after this, I run everything past my best friend. We're just going to call her best friend. So, I'm just like, girl, like, look who hit me up. She was like, ew, like, he hit you up? That nigga? I'm like, yeah, like, and she was just like, girl, so what that mean? Like, you going to chill with that nigga? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like, and she was like, you think that's a good idea? I'm just like, shit, I don't know. She was like, well, if you want to, girl, then you should, you know what I'm saying, get to know him. But I don't know. And I was just like, well, yeah, I don't really know either, y'all. And that should have been like a red flag, because in my heart, I didn't know how it would be to like be chilling with this man outside of initially just knowing him at school. You know what I'm saying? I just knew him because he was familiar, but overall, I don't know him for real, like to be chilling with him on no level. And I wasn't gonna bring this story time to light, but it's like, it is what it is. So after that, y'all, me and him had more conversations, and he was giving me other red flags. Like, he was basically saying how he be chilling with females or whatever, and they just let him hit when they first pull up. At this point, y'all, I got his phone number. He like, just telling me like about other females. Like, oh, and that's a red flag. Why are you telling me about I don't give a fuck what you do with other females, nigga. We just cool. Like, and y'all, I'm a cool ass person. Like, that's how, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's how I build genuine connections with, like, say for example, my boyfriend or anybody that I ever been in a relationship with, because I always make my boyfriend my friend first. Like, I can't just, I don't know. People be moving too fast, and I'm a granny. Don't rush me to do anything. So he's telling me how girls, they'll chill with him, and he can hit, and he ain't looking for nothing. And I'm just like, well, I'm not looking for anything either. Like, I'm just chilling, like, I'm vibing, like, I'm single, like, I'm out of my business. And he was like, yeah, like, that's perfect. That's something that I would like or whatever. And he was like, you know, we could chill too sometime or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, we could chill, but I mean, I ain't these other girls. Like, that ain't about to fly. He was like, well, we'll see or whatever. Because he basically, like, in other words, y'all, he was telling me how he be chilling with females and it don't take much. That girls like him. They love him. He be making girls drop their drawers for him. Basically, that's what he was saying in other words. You know what I'm saying? They'll drop they drawers for him or whatever. He don't really got to do much. Nigga, please. This ain't Burger King, baby. You can't have it your way over here. So I'm like, okay, I ain't, you know, making it a big deal. Like, oh, nigga, you ain't about to do that with me. Like, I ain't doing all that. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I ain't that girl. But hey, he like, oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right. So he hit me up and he was just like, where you live at? So I told him where I live at or whatever. He was like, well, I could push up on you, like we could match, smoke one real quick or whatever if you're not busy. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so I gave him the directions to my house or whatever, y'all. He said he was gonna pull up, y'all. I'm nervous. I'm just like, I hope this nigga not being weird. At the time, my kids wasn't there. They probably was at their daddy house. I don't know. I'm like, you know, I hope this nigga don't be being weird. Like, I'm rolling my L or whatever, preparing for him to come over there, y'all. Then wiped up the kitchen, make sure it smelled good, and sprayed some spray, make sure it smelled good or whatever. Turn the TV on in the living room, you know what I'm saying, getting everything situated. So he ended up texting me saying like he in my neighborhood, but he lost. He don't know where the fuck he going. So I'm just like, and it was getting dark too at the time, y'all. So I was just like, I'm gonna stand out on my porch or whatever, and I flash my light so you could see me. But I was like, I'm literally in the front, so when you come in, you just make a right, go all the way down to the end. So he eventually ended up finding me or whatever. So I ended up telling him to go through the inside or whatever, because like where I lived at, y'all, you had to go through a door and you can go to different apartments, y'all, like that. So he ended up coming in and knocked on the door. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I gave him a hug. He gave me a hug or whatever, and we sat on the couch. I sat on the far end, he sat on the other end or whatever, and we just talking, y'all, reminiscing about old times at school. And I'm just like, yeah, I thought you was rude. Like, I always thought you had like an attitude problem, like you never want to talk. He was like, you know, that's just how I am. Like, I just be chilling. Like, I ain't be really trying to talk to nobody for real. Like, that's just me or whatever. And we just like basically catching up, like, how you been, what you been up to, like what you like to do. And we just having a whole conversation. We watching TV or whatever. We sparked the blunt or whatever. He smoking his shit, I'm smoking my shit. Well, we passing it, we matching, you know, matching blunts or whatever. So after we done smoking, y'all, it's just like a awkward silence. And I'm just like, you know, what's the issue? Like, you know how like when you're talking to somebody and the conversation just flows naturally, like you could literally talk, you could find yourself talking to people all night, y'all. I do that all the time to certain people. But with this conversation, it was just like I was carrying the whole conversation. Like, I'm the one that's asking him, like, how you doing? How you been? Like, and then he's giving me an answer, and then he's not saying nothing. So when we done smoking, I guess that really got to him, you know what I'm saying? And he really wasn't saying nothing at all. So I'm just like, you know, that's hella weird. Like, this nigga being weird. But I ain't want to, like, make it even more weird. So I didn't really know what to say, but in my head, I'm just like, awkward. Like, why he not saying nothing? Like, that's hella weird. So eventually he was just like, yeah, I'm hungry. Like, I'm probably about to order me some Waffle House. So I'm just like, oh, for real? Like, I'm thinking low key, like he about to ask me, do we want to go to Waffle House together or some shit? So he just like, yeah, like I'm about to order me some Waffle House, like over there high or whatever. So I'm just like, all right. So I see him on his phone, like, scrolling, looking. I see him on the Waffle House thing because I'm over there being nosy, like, nigga, what? You on Waffle House? So mind you, he not saying nothing else. Like, that's all he's saying. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like, so what? You about to go get Waffle House or something? He was like, yeah, like, I'm probably gonna call it a night and go get me some Waffle House. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, so you about to leave? Like, you just got over here. And he was just like, probably so. Like, I'ma just probably have to go. I'm hungry, nigga hungry. I didn't smoke. Like, I'm hungry. I mean, he was like, I'm hungry, I'm high, I just smoke. Like, I'm about to get me some Waffle. Like, he just kept saying it. So I'm just like, okay, like, if you want to go get your Waffle House, then go get your Waffle House, like, whatever. So at that point, I started feeling weird inside. I'm just like, well, damn, like, what he expected, y'all. And overall, y'all, he really expected for him to get the cookie. It's not giving that. Why would I go lay down with you, nigga? We don't even know each other for real. Like, just because we knew each other in high school don't mean that you got access to me. Especially in that way. And I can tell that he was feeling some type of way because that's all he really cared about. Like, now that I look back at the messages or whatever that we shared at that time, because I don't have it anymore, y'all. I was just like, yeah. It was very apparent and very obvious that all he wanted to do was one thing. He thought he was about to come over here and smoke, vibe out, and clap. You you ain't clapping shit over here but your hands, buddy. You better get the fuck on and go ahead and order you that Waffle House that you keep bragging that you saying you wanted. So it looked like he over there putting in an order. I don't know what he doing. He fake putting in an order. And he was like, yeah. They just making up a whole elaborate lie, y'all. And he was like, yeah, like my they say my order. I don't even know if you can order from Waffle House. Please comment below if you can. I don't know, because around that time niggas wouldn't do DoorDash for real. So because I think that was in like 2021. Maybe people was doing DoorDash. I don't know. But it wasn't going to be DoorDash in my house. So I don't understand. So he was just like, yeah, they say my order going to be ready in like 10 minutes. So I'm about to bounce or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, all right. Good seeing you. So he gets up or whatever, y'all. I give him a hug. The weirdest link up ever. I'm just like, what was the point of you coming over here? Like, I had to carry the whole conversation. After you done blowed it down, now you saying that you hungry and that you about to leave. Like, can't you eat later? So he leave or whatever, y'all. I'm telling him bye, whatever, y'all. I go text and call my best friend. I forgot which one I did. And she was just like, girl, what? Like, that's hella weird. Like, that nigga weird. Like, you need to ghost him. Like, don't talk to him no more, because that's weird. Like, maybe he just came over there because he thought y'all was gonna do something, and maybe he felt some type of way that you weren't doing nothing, so he just left. Like, and I'm like, yeah, girl, like, that's hella weird. I'm like, see, that's why I stick to the nigga that I got, because he gonna always push up, y'all. When I tell you my boyfriend, that's why I don't understand how these niggas be moving. Niggas gonna always find a way to do what they want to do. My boyfriend will always push up on me, y'all. Anytime I had something going on, Anytime I got something going on, my boyfriend right there. If I need him and I call him, he coming. Like, and I love that about him. And that's what made me fall deep in love with this boy, because he was always there on my beck and call. Sorry, y'all. Didn't text. But, so she was just like, yeah, girl, like, he not the one. God damn. I was like, she was like, yeah, girl, like, so he was like, yeah, girl, like, he not the one for you. Like, straight up, like, you should just cut him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, next. So after that, y'all, I think like the next day, I'm not thinking nothing about it, y'all. I'm just like, you know, I ain't hear nothing from him. He ain't tell me, because I was like, you know, let me know when you make it home or whatever. He ain't never tell me he made it home. Never tell me how his Waffle House was. Nothing. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I go to Facebook, y'all, and I go to my messenger, because y'all, I was the post queen, y'all. After I moved out, your girl was on her shit. I kept posting. I was looking cute. I would always post, and I would always get like I used to get hella views on my story, y'all. It's so crazy. People be hating so bad. Like, ever since I got in a relationship, views down. Like, y'all, I used to get over 1,000 something views in my story on Facebook, but now I don't get no views, y'all. I barely get 30 views because I'm in a relationship and people are just weird like that. So I used to get hella views or whatever. So I probably got like a message for somebody else. So I seen our messages or whatever, and it was just like something user. So I was like, what? So I go to it, y'all, and I'm blocked.
And
I'm blocked. I'm blocked from Facebook, and I'm blocked from Facebook Messenger. So I'm just like, what? So I seen a screenshot to my best friend. She was like, girl, this nigga blocked you? Like, and I was just like, girl, go look up on your page, because I'm telling her his name or whatever. She was like, yeah, like, I can see his page right here. I said, wow, so this nigga really gonna block me? Like, what did I do? Like, what did I do wrong for you to block me? She was like, girl, see, I told you, you should have never linked with him. Like, he's a weirdo. Now, mind you, y'all, what if I would have gave this man the cookies? He would have ran off with my cookies. What if I would have gave him the cookies? He would have took it and would have ran. Like, what? Y'all, I was so baffled. And I'm just like, well, damn. Like, we only chilled one time. We texted a few times before we linked up. And since I wasn't throwing that cat back, y'all, when I tell you the man blocked me, And I wasn't about to be desperate and go text the phone. And I'm pretty sure he blocked me there too, y'all. Because if you blocked me there, I'm pretty sure the first thing you did was block me on your phone. But I just didn't understand it, y'all. And I tried to go find the receipts for this video, y'all. I was digging so deep in my Facebook messages trying to find the receipts for this video. But I had to remember, like, girl, you're blocked. You can't see anything. Y'all, I don't even remember what his name was on Facebook. Because it wasn't his real name. So, I don't know, y'all. But your girl got ghosted. I got blocked after the first link. Horrible. Horrible. Horrible, y'all. I wish it was a little bit more juicier for y'all, but no. He blocked me. The conversation was dry. Anytime the conversation just don't flow, red flag. Because why am I forcing conversation? It's like the only thing he had for me was dick. That was it. That's all he had. And I didn't want that. I already got my thing. You know what I'm saying? Little did I know. My thing was tiny. But we ain't gonna talk about that yet. We ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, y'all. That's a wrap for this story time today. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. Support your girl on all social medias. That's like TikTok. Hold on. That's a wrap for this video today. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. Follow your girl on all social medias. That's at TikTok, Absolute Marie, and Instagram, Absolute Marie. And always make sure your post notification bells is always turned on. So every time I post another video, y'all what? Tune in. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.